Everybody, welcome on back. Don't mind me squatting down. The chimney exhaust and vacuum vent there is kind of in the way of my head. But yeah, as you can see behind me, I've relocated my food store shelf because now this space is going to house my helix for my layout. And you're probably wondering, but Ross, aren't you building an elevator? Well, after a lot of thinking, I'm going to scrap it. It's a great idea. It could be possible, but to acquire what I need, it's just not going to be feasible. Plus, I need to make more storage shelves, so... and what I mean by that, I'll show you over here in a moment. So pardon me if my head's in the way. Essentially what's going to happen here is this is all coming out, disassembling all this, and I'm going to start measuring out where I need to cut my new hole for the new benchwork height in the other room, and then not just build out a... what do you call it, like an interchange / storage track that's cut off site, but a big L-shaped kind of like shelving unit. So on one level, of course, there's going to be the train stuff and an outlet going between that section of wall and that support beam there, going to the helix, and eventually on a return at some point. And over here it's going to be, of course, just regular plain old storage shelves. And speaking of which, I should get started and very carefully plan this too. Because for now, I'll get this level for the bench work done up, and then I'll just kind of leave it open for the time being. But this side here, I could definitely get started on. So, I'm going to grab my drill bits and drills and anything else I might need. Okay, let's take you guys in for a quick tour of what's going on here. So obviously I made the hole bigger. This piece is now installed. It's not screwed to anything here, it's just sitting. The back end is screwed down. However, as you can see by the lip here, it's not 100% level. I got it level, held everything in place by hand because I couldn't find my big clamp, and got the one drill started, fastened, and then re-leveled it with the level, and then on the other side too. So it's got a, like, this itself is level, this piece of wood here. However, here I'm going to have to sand this down, so it'll be a bit of a downgrade for something flat. But yeah, next thing to do is to figure out, because that's flush right there, how far I'm going to go, and then kind of cover in there somehow. And then build the shelving units around it. And during some time during the week, I've finally gotten it this far. So I am out of spare wood I had kicking around, so I have to order some more at some point. But yeah, I got my mark started for the 4 shelves. I'm going to put another shelf on top of that side and one below, and then a spot for my track coming up. Now where my hand is where the next board's going to sit and go across. So I'm not going to jar it as far as this one. I might, we'll see. Maybe I should, maybe keep it the same. But this is where the inlet's going to come in from the helix, and I hope I get it right. Because that'll be the fun part, is trying to figure out the framework for the rest of the benchwork for there. Speaking of the bench work, not only am I going to order a sheet of plywood for the shelving there, for the track, on the sides, I'm going to get the sheets I need to finish that up properly and then fill that top in, but to also get the sheet in for there as well. On the left-hand side, I'm going to be ordering up the 3-stall mining kit from Walthers so I can get it built and set in place, and along with some, hopefully the rest of the track, I need to finish this section here out. That way, track's laid, I can fiddle with what I need, and then of course, order up all the switches I need on this side for all my crossings and whatnot that I wasn't able to fit on with the other ones. Now, all that being said, take care for now, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.